It's about to start. It's about to go somewhere where it has never gone before. As you know, on Tuesdays, we tend to have some very distinguished guests in the studio. And this today is no different. Besides that, I'm not doing this alone, obviously. How could I? I've got my main man, the most interesting man in the world, right here, sitting next to me in the studio. Velvet Sandpaper, and the crowd goes wild.
God damn, my man. God damn. Rumble, my man. Rumble. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Just like he said it, we're going to do it right now like no one else has ever done it before. It's about to go down. All of the recently evicted BBNaija housemates are currently in the studio with us, and we're going to talk to them, ask them all the questions that you've been dying to ask them, and of course, have a little fun while we're at it. Ain't that right, my man?
A lot of fun.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard his voice behind the microphone. It's Brite Morgan, Thelma Lawson. I almost said Jason J. Forgive me. We also have Kulture in the house. Your name give us a lot of issues a lot of times.
He's going to clear that up.
You're going to clear it up. And of course, Joanna. Joanna.
Yeah.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are welcome, obviously. 96.9 Cool FM. We do this every Tuesday. We host that Just Evicted BBNaija Housemates. That's right. Y'all had the most unexpected eviction of the season. You didn't prepare for it. We didn't prepare for it.
At all.
Do you feel some kind of way at all in the matter in which you were evicted, or you feel like, you know what, I played my game and I'm good? Tell me you first, naturally.
Me first.
And you're going to have to lean into the mic, Brad, when you want to speak.
Sure.
Okay, so for me, I feel like it was a special eviction for a special person.
Oh, that's one way to look at it.
That's the way to look at it. Cup half full.
I was late. It was the perfect time to evict me. I was like,
yeah, you said that already, okay?
Yeah, so I mean, I had a good time on the show. I wasn't too shocked. I was just grateful. Week 8.
That was definitely
a
it.
lot.
Yeah.
How about you, Brite? Does it make you feel some kind of way?
No, at all. It's actually a privilege to be on this show and to have gotten this far. You know. But that night, I was shocked actually, because you know when you don't take some kind.
Yeah, when you're on the level,
and then
You're done.
the next thing is you're out of the house. I was just immediately the thing cleared.
He said the thing cleared.
Like it actually cleared. And
Plot twist.
I didn't believe it until I walked on stage, because I was like, because we were still in Big Brother's house, and we could hear his voice while he was talking, so we thought
it's a
it
kind
was
of fake.
the Joanna did it, fake call thing.
Yeah.
But to our very own eyes, we got on stage, but no regrets, man.
Okay, we're going to come back to
Amazing
that.
experience.
All right, Culture, Joanna, yours was a traditional eviction. It happened on Sunday. Joanna, I think you're put on the spot a lot of times because of Jason J. I'm like, let this lady breathe now. Let her breathe now.
Anyway.
So, I mean, how do you feel?
I'm fine, by the way. I'm good. I just feel like, at the end of the day, the day is going to end.
And everybody will be fine.
Bruh.
Did you hear when they said that?
Real.
We've made it up.
You
right?
made it
At
up
the
together.
end of the day, the day is
Okay,
done.
so, I mean, is there anything you wish had not happened shortly before you left, or are you cool with the time you spent in the house and you're proud of your 8 weeks?
I'm fine with my 8 weeks.
You gotta talk to the
I'm
mic.
very, very fine with my 8 weeks. I feel like, you see, if you want to change the trigonometry of things that happened, then you don't have so many things to be grateful for. So,
I feel like you have just been dropping words of wisdom.
I mean, wise.
Is it the entire ensemble that you've got on? By the way, it looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, you look amazing.
See, thank you.
Plucking it, It is what it is. So,
Culture, we go live for you.
Blue shorts.
How you feeling, my man? I mean, you played a good game. You were friends to a lot of people. You made a couple of connects. And, of course, you played your game. How do you feel?
I'm okay. I'm fine. Glory to God.
Okay.
Gratitude.
8 weeks. You're grateful for the 8 weeks.
I will lie for you.
Okay. I knew you were going to say that, but let's quickly go back to Brite. Brite, of course, you know we're going to ask you. I mean,
dun 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 dun.
Let's go.
I'm a man like you.
Right.
So I was
Just remind me.
having sleepless nights.
Oh, really?
On your behalf.
Oh, damn.
Because I feel like once you come out of the house and the cameras are no longer following you everywhere,
Yeah.
boom, reality hits you. So, I mean, your reality was a bit blurred with what happened in the house because of your relationship status. What are you willing to say about that? I'm not going to put you on the spot.
I feel like if I have to talk about this, I have to say the whole thing, because I want to be consistent with my...
Definitely.
So with the whole thing that happened, trust me, I came into Big Brother's house with no strategy of having to find one particular lady I'm gonna be with. I just want to be neutral. But then again, it got to a point where I was really mentally down and emotionally down because the house was
A lot.
First week, it was a lot, and I needed a friend to like talk to, and all of a sudden I got betrayed by a friend, like by someone I called a friend, and I found this person, and then this person never judged me. I found companionship in this person, and I was fighting myself. I was trying so hard not to, for these feelings. I saw it from afar that this thing, it will result to, waiting.
Yeah.
I had to run, but I couldn't fight for long. I mean, I'm human, and, I still take full responsibility of my actions. I know I messed up, but then again, yes, I have something outside, right? And I know it's not fair to what I have outside, but I'll be honest, the person I have outside is, we started dating in March 2025, and it was an online relationship. I had never seen this person before. So, coming into but we had an understanding, we wanted to see how things will go, right? And then coming to the house, I haven't been with this person before. And then there's this person
in real life.
Yeah, I am in an enclosed space with. Wake up in the morning, see the same person, sleep with this. I don't mean sleep like
but we get it.
My friend.
See this person on the same bed.
That laugh, we're going to come back to it, by the way.
The explanation.
Doing things with this person. There's no way these feelings will not. And I'm a hopeless romantic, right?
I mean, we could tell.
Yeah, it's just my nature. I'm an intentional man. So when all this happened, I tried to fight back and all, but it lasted for how long it could. But then again, it happened. So in another light, like Midday was always like, "Oh, Brite, you can't put me in the box. I have my own family. I have my own people out there. So what's gonna happen, right? What's happening with this?" She wanted me to make a decision, but I said to her and I said to myself, "It's gonna be so evil and heartless of me to just make a decision in that house because I came in fully telling everybody that I am in a relationship." And so I was also trying to save what I have outside, not like save, but I don't want to paint that picture of a very heartless person. So I told Midday, let's come outside of the house, and then I have a conversation with this person and I know what's up. But then coming out of the house, my brother, do you know that? Okay, let me now go back to before I got into the house.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to my manager. I got off the house and I realized he passed
we
away.
saw that.
Yeah.
Sad.
And he was the one that was supposed to handle my socials, but he was up and about because he's an artist. So he was traveling this country, here, and there. And then I was looking for a social media handler. And the ones I was getting, they were calling figures, and I had other things to like handle, so I couldn't afford. So to show you how genuine I was, and I had nothing in mind, no intentions to do in the house. So I said, okay, we had an agreement, me and my girlfriend, for her to handle it because she knows about it. And then I gave all my socials to her. And then only for me to come out and I see that since week 2, nothing is being posted on my page. So I'm wondering, how did I survive? Because nothing is being posted. The only thing I was seeing was, the king is awake, the king is asleep, the king is just me on my page. And I'm like, damn, I know I messed up, but people would not understand this situation because to be in a reality TV show, trust me, I wouldn't have guessed this is how it would be. And nobody will understand until they get into it.
Definitely.
So I wanted a conversation with her, and all this happened. So it was. So
what's
hard
the
for
outlook
me.
at the point now? Is it looking good? Is it looking bleak? Or is it looking, time will tell?
I don't want to rush into things. I talked to my therapist and they told me not to just, jump into a conversation.
course.
So I have to I just got off an isolated space. So I have to sit and like
Decompress.
take,
Take
take
all
my
the time in the
time.
world, my man.
But I need to like allow the person, so the person doesn't think I'm ghosting or
I
I'm
understand,
done. So
I
I had
understand.
to allow the person that, oh, we're gonna talk, but I need time.
Man, the world is
Right.
watching and we're with you, okay? And of course,
Alright.
I don't think anyone sitting in the house is sitting down thinking they want the worst for you.
Alright.
Regardless of what happened, we're hoping for the best for
Yeah.
all the parties involved, okay? I mean, you sound like you've really done a lot of thinking about it. So we
Yeah.
sincerely do hope that everything works out as it should work out,
And
okay?
I kind of feel like, considering the fact that not a lot was done on your social media, I don't really know what your following is like right now.
No, you had an
on
alternative social media at some
yeah,
point.
I'm just saying that, like, it's the fact that you stayed 8 weeks in the house
Exactly.
kind of says that you provided entertainment.
Right now, start
Right.
going now.
So,
Thinking of other star children in the house, I want to jump straight to Culture. Esther, what do you want to say?
If things had played out differently between you and Dede when you first got into the house, if you were on good terms with her, would you have still gone for Midday or would you have gone for Dede? Because the dynamics between you and Dede, it felt like you were not really good with her from the
damn.
onset.
Let me say this. Dede is a beautiful woman, right? But I don't find her attractive. She's beautiful, but I don't find her attractive. The whole thing that happened was just first impression, and I didn't like her first impression. And I kind of judge people based on what I see on the first date. So I just judged her by that incident. But moving forward, I don't find her attractive. She's beautiful. She's good. I mean, but there's nothing.
I'm
more
glad you're
than
still
that.
maintaining. That's the same thing he said in the house, and he's definitely still saying it. But let's quickly segue to Culture like we earlier intended to. Culture, you know, a lot of people kept on saying the same thing about you when it came to how you did your dealings in the house and how conversations tend to flow hither and yon. And I don't think you've ever directly addressed it.
Huh?
I don't think you've ever directly addressed the fact that people think, you know, you are the journalist in the house.
Like I will always say, we are all we are all guilty of it. Yeah. So regardless of anything, if anyone feels like they need clarification from me, they should confront me. So we clear things.
No, don't be confrontation now. But
I don't want to clear that. I don't want to clear that narrative. So whatever they think, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you came out of the house, is there any narrative that you're particularly happy about? Because I feel like you started with a good friendship with Tracy, and then you had Ruboy, your guy, and of course Jason J was also in the mix.
Yeah. Big Soso, shout out to Big Soso, shout out
And
to
Big Soso as
people
well.
I call my own. And yeah, I saw a couple of things about the fact that they say I kind of try to sexually assault Tracy. I saw the clip and all that. And yeah, I would have loved to. If there's one thing I would love to go back to in the house, I've loved to stay on my ground and stand on my ground, because after she won the head of house and she picked me, I told her that, see, yeah, you are in a relationship and I don't want to sleep there. I don't want to take my bath there. I don't want to do my major there and all that. You can have this space all to yourself. She said she cannot sleep there alone. I said, okay. But people that knows me well, like people that have slept with me on the same bed. I used to roll at times. So maybe that was one of those days I rode and the people, the camera captured that place. They didn't like play from the beginning. They just captured that place and posted. So, yeah. So that was just.
Okay, I'm glad that we had that clarification, because of course we did see those clips and different narratives could be spun. So it's always great when the people involved themselves can always talk about their business by themselves.
All right.
Joanna has been looking, saying, hey, Buka, don't do this to me. Now, I said I wasn't going to make this about any of the things that you did or did not do. But of course, you started the house and you said you were going to be like very independent, right? And of course, at some point, you gravitated towards Dede. You gravitated towards Midday at some point. And of course, we saw Faith in the mix. And then, of course, at some point, Jason J. Of all the people I've mentioned now, whose bond was your strongest? And what are you most proud of?
All these people you just mentioned are all my friends.
Okay.
How do I say whose bond is strongest? They all individually mean something to me.
Okay.
Dede is an amazing person to me. Midday is an amazing person to me. Faith and I are amazing people. I feel like based on coming outside and saying things,
Exactly.
people didn't even see so much, except the housemates who know
Okay.
how much I and Faith were actually good friends. In fact, there were several times I declared, this person is literally my best friend in this house.
Yeah. And
the
he always said
housemates
that. He
knew.
didn't resist any opportunity to add
The
that too.
housemates knew. So, and Jason, we're just vibe. Like, he was there for me. I like to dance, I like to vibe, and he's that kind of chilled person. So independent body doesn't necessarily mean I can't be satellite.
Another gem. She has dropped another
Bruh.
gem.
It doesn't mean I can't have other people in the house, like be friends with people.
Okay.
Just because I said I want my individuality, everybody's like, I just need to see her move around alone, and I'm confused. How do I function?
Do I have to be one
Do
thing?
I be one thing?
Esther had a question in that regard.
All right, that's okay.
Okay, so it's basically after maintaining your individuality throughout your stay in the house, refusing all shipping attempts and proposals to you, why did you succumb to Jason J coincidentally on the last night in the house?
I did not succumb to this. That was a very word to use on me. Anyways, I did not succumb to Jason J. We just slept on the same bed, and we only cuddled. All this whole succumb. And I come and say like, Joanna, is there another Joanna? Even the housemates are shocked. Like, okay, when did this happen? Because I'm also shocked. Anyways, at the end of the day, the narrative.
Do you feel like Faith was kind of hurt by the whole? Because I noticed when you left, he just sat down there looking cold.
He was already even upset before then.
Oh.
The house had already tickled him. Culture was there. They were all trying to push him over and so many other things. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So he didn't.
It had
want
nothing to
talk.
do with you.
Yeah.
Culture just the laugh.
Culture, no, nah.
He just
I
the
mean,
laugh
you
first.
know.
But do you wish you had done anything differently in regard to Faith? I think he kind of liked you more than friends, but you kept
did
on
he
maintaining.
say that to me?
Say that again.
Did he say that to me? I like you.
Real.
Even if he did not say it to you, I mean, he was doing things to show
Like
you that he loves you.
He loves
or likes you.
Faith
Anyone.
is an open
love.
relationship, man.
Hey.
We have both
Love
spoken
is
about
deep,
the
oh.
kinds of relationship we like.
It's like they didn't air that part.
Of course, they didn't air that part. They just, of course, I'm Dracula. I accept that.
No,
but you know, taking
Dracula
me
can.
as the villain who hates him is ridiculous.
Hate him is strong. I feel like it's more like
Love is
you
deep.
you kind of didn't want to acknowledge something that wasn't said. It's like ignoring the elephant in the room, kind
You
of.
know the funny part? I really wish Faith was here. There were several times I'm like, this thing you are doing, should I say what he said? No, don't say it. Because I feel like at some point he was also trying to protect the fact that I already didn't want to be in that space.
Okay.
Do you understand? And we respected each other for that. There were several times people in the house would tackle us, this, that, and we're like, please, can you don't just kill it up? Exactly.
You know, I think after you said he didn't say it directly, I think I had an argument with you
It-
outside
yeah.
the house that if you don't say it, you can't expect a woman to assume or
Exactly.
take
And
a
if
hint.
you say directly and I say, okay, I feel like we're friends, but it won't work if I don't think we can be friends anymore because this is now the problem. There's something about women here. If we enjoy being friends with you and the whole mixture of liking us come into play, it just does something.
It does something. So you should have stayed his guns or stayed his onions from the beginning.
And another thing, you guys, Faith is very good with his words. He's an intellectual
He's a
man.
Gemini
He's
now.
so smart. Probably-
Please.
Exactly.
Proud Gemini in the house.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for that, Joanna. Let's quickly zero in on Thelma Lawson now. I personally refer to you as the female villain of this season. Argue with your keepers if you're at home. And then you brought it. You brought it. And to be honest, Faith was initially the male villain, but then again, as he left, Thelma, bass. You're a woman who talks her talk, you know?
Interesting.
And then it created a lot of interesting dynamics in the house. Do you feel at any point in time you may have done too much in terms of, combating some of the housemates or, giving Faith bass, even though he's the one that eventually gave you the platform to become the
Yeah.
first, your
Yeah.
first female head of house tenure. So, I mean...
Well, okay. Oh yeah, you give me the platform. And
Yes,
all
because
of
he
that.
nominated you as a challenger.
So, one thing I did when I got into the house was I was confused. There were a lot of things going on, a lot of new people I had to get to understand. So should I be a nice Thelma now? And then when they come out of the house, you realize that, oh, she's not nice like that too. She was just faking it too. I'm like, you know what? Let me just show on the real me. If people like me, they like me. And anybody that doesn't like me, that's fine. And that's something, that I've had to deal with even before coming to the house. So I was prepared for it. I mean, I'm a straight talker, very unapologetic. And I'm a very dominant person.
Yeah, you said that
So
in the house as well.
when people come and talk to me like you're bossing somebody around, like, you can't talk to me like that. I mean, I found myself in a space where everybody had like their unique leadership qualities. And instead of one person just bossing other people, I felt like we should have been able to acknowledge each other's strengths and work together as a team. So every time there was that one person that felt like they had the upper hand to outdo everybody, I tried to put them in
Are you
their
talking
place.
about Faith?
yeah, faith, people generally, maybe there's a group cooking and some people say, oh, no, they're not interested in this. Or there's some people that were just like, maybe always trying to be on the other side, And I caught it in the house that, if everybody is on this side, you're on the other side. At that point in time, you are the content. Do you understand?
Who be that?
So,
This is kind of strange because the person that you had the close alliances was one of the most domineering people in the house,
Who?
Ortega. So I'm shocked that
yeah, okay, and you're aware that in first week, I don't even like the guy. I nominated him too.
Make it go out.
Yeah, I did nominate him in the first week, even though I didn't know it was fake eviction, because like he did something in the kitchen when he was in the kitchen. Like I was standing somewhere and he just came and he clapped his hand and he's like, if you're not doing anything in the kitchen, please leave. And I'm like, okay, who does this one think he's talking to? So that kind of thing. So yeah, but that's just who Thelma is, though. I don't think I overdid anything. The Thelma you saw on TV is the Thelma everybody will get outside. So I'm glad that people know who I am. So now that they see me in real life, you know what to do and not do around me. So it's easy for us to just...
No, wala. Don't
yeah.
worry, we won't ask you about Kibabo. You already said it. You like Kibabo. We already heard it. We already heard it.
The air is
Am
like,
I lying? You said it on stage now. I don't want to repeat what Ibuka already asked you on the stage.
Well, there were so many guys that I liked, though. Like, I'm polygamous in it.
This is a new update.
Wow.
We didn't know this. So please drop the names now, Kibabo.
In my first diary session, I did mention the guys that I liked,
Okay.
though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and at that point in time, I think out of the three guys, K-Baba was the only person that I hadn't connected with. So we just connected on a friend level.
And you didn't like Rude Boy
Nothing
at all? Rude Boy.
I liked him as a friend, but when you have a male friend that keeps pushing, then it becomes like really uncomfortable. And I did try my best in several nice ways because you'll notice when I talk to him, I try to bring down my voice.
But did he drop hints or he said it outrightly?
Yeah, he said it outrightly.
And he didn't still walk out. Chai.
Yeah, and I honestly don't know what happened there, but it's okay.
It's all right. Well, quick, we got to go now because you got to go on to our sister station, Wazobia FM. But you want to drop any predictions about who you think is going to win real quick? Just a name. Mensan.
Jason.
Wait, slow down. Mensan.
Yeah.
Jason.
Faith.
I'm rooting for Midday.
Okay, lovely stuff. Brite says Midday. You say
Jason.
Faith.
Faith. And she says...
The pressure, Benson.
King. Menson. Thank you guys so much. Okay, we had a fun
right,
conversation,
thank
and I
you.
hope you'll be able to get things off your chest.
Yep.
Right.
Plus, looking forward to seeing what you guys have. Obviously, Thelma came into the studio and she's in later mode already because she's
Back to business.
Back to business. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have coming out from the house. I think you guys are absolutely fantastic, and I'm looking forward to kind of having you guys in the studio for your own ventures aside the show itself.
Definitely.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so please don't be a stranger. Make sure that you have so much fun. In the meantime, stay tuned. Up next, we've got it's Ashake here on the Cool Station 96.9 Cool FM. My name is Brownish. I'm your radio talk with Velvet and Esther in the studio as well.
Ring-a-ding, ding-a-ling.